Hello, Libra. Welcome to your reading. I do want to apologize for my sniffles. Was grooming Sage today, and she got me, y'all. But I do have a download for you, Libra. It's a lot going on. First of all, you pulled the Lovers, and there's something amazing happening. There's something that you've attracted at the end of the month, okay? And instead of being happy about it, somebody has took up a habit of feeling guilty for when they've attracted certain things. There's a need for you not to feel guilty for you attracting desire, wish fulfillment, the things that you love in your life. I feel like that there's a person who's highly empathic, and it's hard for them to sit in their blessings because they look at the world and they say that the world is suffering. So who am I to be feasting when the world is starving? Who am I to be having wish fulfilled when so many people are dealing with lack? And I'm here to remind you, you are a person who is deserving. You are a person who deserves it. Okay? Not saying that if those people didn't have it, they don't deserve it. When you didn't have, did you not deserve your blessings? No. You were still working towards your blessings. So I do feel like that there's a person at the end of the month, you're going to be attracting something. And listen up, this thing is big. This thing is going to be amazing. Okay? So I need you to release your guilt for it. You may feel guilty. You may feel like this is so much for one little person. You may feel like this is a time of suffering, or this is a time where, we're supposed to just have little and not have so much. Or you may feel like you're the only one who have so much and you don't want to come. There's some survivor's guilt, okay? Don't feel guilty about the love in your life. There's a person who's going to be showered with some type of love, either from the universe, either from a person, a soulmate. And they may feel guilty. And I feel like, excuse me, I feel like I'm trying my best. That because you are highly empathic, I keep thinking about the sneeze, but it's not a sneeze. You're highly empathic okay, so you're highly empathic, and you can see that other people don't have what it is that you have. You can see that another person could be trying or striving to get what it is that you have. So there's a need for you to release your guilt for what it is that you're bringing in and what it is that you're attracting to you. Okay. At the end of the month, something powerful. At the end of the month, you may realize that you've been holding on to this, feeling guilty for something that you have attracted. At the end of the month, something could possibly come right to you, magnetic attraction. And you're going to have to release your guilt in order to hold on to it. In order to hold on to this thing, you're going to have to release it, because if you're guilty, you may give it away. You may you also may take on this load, because if you're not seeing abundance as abundance, you're going to view it as a load, as something too much for you to carry. So you may bring suffering in where it's supposed to be ease and fulfillment. So definitely be mindful of that. But if you needed a reminder, you are definitely deserving of the things that you've attracted. There's no need for you to feel guilty. You have did your work. You have been without. You have been days where you were, you didn't have enough, or you didn't have what it is that you wanted and you strive to get it, or you were blessed to just have it. It just happens. And you are deserving of it, okay? Any type of fulfillment in your life, you are definitely deserving. All right, let's get into the reading, Libra. How are we doing this week? Like, really? I want to say thank you all to everyone who has been supporting me and booking readings and things like that. I appreciate all of your love. All of the super chats, like y'all have been leaving a lot of super chats and stuff like that. I really do appreciate y'all, every single one. Even the ones that I may have missed, I appreciate. Thank you. Okay. Especially for the reading special that's still going on right now. So it's a standard personal reading that's normally priced at $85. It's a 30-minute reading, 18 card spread, which is this card spread that we do, but I clarify and everything in the personal, and it is for $35 off. So it is priced at $50. Okay. And this sale has been going on a long time. Y'all have been showing out. It's been multiple people buying multiple readings, multiple different readings. And I thank you all for the support. I really, really appreciate it. I receive it all. All right, let's see what's going on. It's time to release this guilt about some type of love. Somebody feels like instead they should have been suffering. I don't know. I don't know who this reading is for, but somebody felt like they should have been suffering. It's hard for them to. Also, somebody could be like suckered into kind of like giving up what is their fulfillment, was theirs, was rightfully theirs, just by another person not having, or another person feeling like they should have more, or they should have some type of. I'm always rearranging this stuff on the side. Like, it just feels like it's going to fit. But then these cards are extremely big. And I have just fell in love with this deck as of late, okay? All right, first thing coming out, we do have the Two of Cups back into that lover's energy with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. This is an amazing opportunity. You've attracted that which you want. You attracted that which you desire. And now things are up. Now things are changing all around. You got financial security for yourself and for your loved ones. Some type of inheritance or some money for retirement. There's peace. There's contentment. You feel really, really secure. Especially when it comes to a relationship. You're falling in love with somebody. Like, don't feel guilty for falling in love with the person. Love is a miracle. Okay? You are making miracles happen. Miracles are happening. All right. We do at the bottom of the deck, we have victory, the Six of Wands. So Libra, you're walking right into some type of victory, and I don't want you to be guilty. I don't want you to feel guilty, because I want you to fully embrace this. I want you to fully like show out. Like, show out. Enjoy this. Enjoy it. There's a temporary pause. You do have the Hangman here with the Three of Swords and the Six of Swords. And you're going to realize that you're healed. You know, for some of you guys, you could be grieving. For some of you guys, you could have been going through some type of great sadness that you needed time. Like, time was going to heal this wound, okay? This wasn't something that you could just put some ointment on and it's all better. And say, all betters. No. Something needed time. Somebody needed to relearn how to walk again, talk again, love again, be again. It's like you wake up one day and you realize that thing you were struggling with, you're healed. It's an awakening. It's also a moment for you to see life through a different perspective. So healing may come to you at the end of the month. Don't feel guilty that you've healed a great sadness just because you can see other people still drowning in a great sadness. And this is for the empaths, okay? This is this empathic soul that I feel like that really, really feels and connect with other people, but there needs to be a boundary. Empaths should have boundaries, okay? Strong boundaries. And a lot of the times we let our boundaries get crossed because we have all of these emotions and these feelings and these all of these things that happen that makes it be like, okay, well, just one more time, or just, also there's something that's happening in a relationship. Somebody could be becoming pregnant. Things change. Don't feel guilty. Somebody could be moving in a house. Somebody could be like really, really, you could be getting into a relationship where a person is really, really like financially secure. And now you have this safety net, or now you feel secure. It's this security, this feeling of security. Also, there's this energy of you feeling guilty about forgiving a person. Somebody may feel guilty the fact that you still love a person, amongst everything that it is that they've done. I do feel like that there's a need for you to release that guilt and see yourself in a powerful way. Like you have this powerful heart, this huge heart, this high vibration, this high frequency love, this unconditional love that you tap into, which is a miracle, which is universal love. It's like, I know we've seen all the videos and you should do this and you should say that if a person did, but someone is still going to love a person regardless. That love still exists. Unconditional love, no matter how many people go viral with their nice crafty things that they say, unconditional love is still a thing. And don't be upset if you love a person in spite or you know, in the midst of something. Somebody is forgiving a person. But I do feel like that a person is really, really happy when it comes to relationships. All right, it's definitely relationships and awakening, knowing that you are free, knowing that you have healed from something, knowing that you are not even dealing with something anymore. We do got the chariot coming in. This is victory. The horses are galloping, rewards, public recognition, bold, ambitious choices. You could be partnering. There's a dynamic duo. And in order for you to work with this person, you have to step outside of your ego. You can also be getting together with a person who kind of helps you with your ego. I do see some type of wise counselor here. And you're surrounded with this wise counselor and you're learning everything that you need to know. The Hierophant is definitely here. You're learning everything that you need to know and you're feeling confident. And this person is helping you trust your instincts more instead of you resorting to your ego. So instead of you kind of considering your ego for something, you're going to consider your intuition. I also see like you could be a wise counselor. There's so many people that's trying to learn because they want to get outside of their ego so they can start honing into their intuition. Maybe you have some spiritual advice or you have some spiritual teachings or something that can help a person. I do see the Queen of Pentacles here with the Knight of Swords and the Hermit. Someone is being defensive to the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles could feel that a person is coming at her. Like, look at this. That Knight of Wands is coming at the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, Knight of Swords is coming at the Queen of Pentacles. And coming at the Queen of Pentacles guarded and ready to fight. And I feel like you can't deal with a person that is guarded and ready to fight. And this is all because you are working on something, or all because you're nurturing something. I do feel like that there's a person who's not a team player. Okay. And somebody is not on your team. Somebody is not like supporting you. Somebody is not your support system. All right. There was also a person who was multitasking that's going to get repaid, or you're going to see the abundance of you doing all that work. Like, you didn't do all that work for nothing. Like, you did a lot, okay? You was doing multiple jobs. Multiple jobs. And it's like back pay. I don't know why I'm getting like back pay. So for some of you guys, you may want to check with an employer, because you may have some type of back pay or something, some type of money that you worked for, like, because you did your work, you put your work in, and it looks like from your past, something that you've done in the past, you may be receiving a check. For some of you guys, this would be a person like in family, a family member or a lover that is giving you some type of reward from some type of past work that you've done. You've done something in the past, and now it's time for, or now a person is like, okay, let me honor Libra. There's a new love here. There's a new love with dynamic energy. There's Two of Cups with the Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles. There's seeds being, it's like somebody falls, it's going to feel like love at first sight. Something feels like love at first sight, okay? And you're in love. And I do feel like that there could be people who could be defensive, or there could be people who could be like argumentative about something that you just love at first sight, or something that you could be creating a family, or creating a foundation, or starting a business, just like, oh, this is something I want to do. It's given the energy of you making up your mind quicker than what's comfortable for another person. So because you made up your mind quicker than was comfortable for someone else, so maybe it triggers them because maybe they take a long time, and maybe they care about what other people think. And just because you made up your mind and you didn't consult what another person was thinking about your heart, this could trigger someone. But I do feel, I see love at first sight. I do see seeds being planted here. Cupid is also here. Baby Cupid is here playing, hitting things with the arrow. So you don't got no choice. You just gonna fall in love and be in awe. Somebody is also in awe with you. There's an amazing partnership. It's a balanced partnership that comes, and it's a result of your healing. All right, we do have 2-2, so you could be seeing 2-2-2 or 22, or 22 could definitely be symbolic. Somebody could definitely be 22. There is going to be a time, or there may be a time where you may spend some time in solitude away from this thing that you are just in love with. And the reason why is because you want to get to know yourself on a deeper level. I feel like the fact that this is love at first sight, and you're putting all in for this thing, or you're putting all your efforts in something, it's surprising to everybody, and it's surprising to you too. So you may need to take a little time with yourself and spend some time with yourself. And I feel like in that time spent with yourself, you realize that you've healed something. It's like, why am I so trusting? Why am I so? And you realize that you healed something. You remember a time when you couldn't trust, or you wouldn't follow your heart, or you cared so much about what other people think. But with this thing, you don't care. With this thing, you go running right to it. And you can't help it because it's a magnetic field and it's pulling you right to it. I feel like this is at the end of the month that's coming in. Right? We do have the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Swords coming out. There is someone that is upset here. Someone that's upset about who you're partnering with. So there could definitely be a relationship. Someone is extremely defensive. Someone is not supportive at all. So they just keep coming up. And even though this is the Ten of Pentacles, it's secure, it's stable. Okay? It's peaceful. It's joy. It's wish fulfillment. It's everything that you'd ever want. I feel like you could have made a choice too quick for a person. You decided something too quick. You decided to do something on your own. You decided to follow your heart without another person. I feel like there's somebody in your life who feel like they have so much say over what it is that you do, and they may need to take a chill pill. They may need to check themselves, okay? We do have the Ace of Wands with the Two of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you guys, this magical opportunity or this amazing opportunity, it's going to come once you take this, once you follow this path. So there's a path that's being presented to you out of thin air, some path that's coming here. And the moment that you take this path, or the moment that you make this choice, you're able to plant something really, really big. This choice is really, really bold. Your ego may feel like your ego probably doesn't want to be alone. So your ego may feel like that you need to consult with other people with matters of your heart. And that's just not the case right here. That's just not going to work. That's just not that's not going to, you're breaking that. Because this is an amazing opportunity. Like, this is wish fulfillment. This is something that you have been desiring. Of course you're going for it. Being in this place of security also tarnishes the ego, because the ego could have told you maybe you couldn't have that. So I feel like the beginning message of releasing your guilt, it has also, like, you may feel guilty for yourself because you told yourself you couldn't have something. Or you told yourself this wasn't for you. Not for you. Not me. Not in this lifetime. But you do have something. And this balances you. It balances you out. Also, because something breaks the ego, something that the ego has been telling you for a while, you have to go in hermit mode to reconnect with yourself. We do have the awakening and the ego and the Knight of Swords here. As you awaken, you'll realize that a person is coming at you way too defensive, or they're just way too rowdy, or they're ready to fight, or they're ready to just not cooperative at all. When you are trapped in the ego, you could have put up with something. That's why a person feels entitled. Somebody feels entitled because the ego told you that this was regular. You got to consult with everyone. You don't want to be alone. You don't want to be... The matters of your heart is up for discussion. It's up for discussion with everyone. It's not your choice. It's the choice of everyone. So I do feel like there's a person who had a hard time making choices for themselves. And it's not the wish fulfillment in itself that you may feel guilty about. It's the choice. It's the fact that you did something. You made a choice by yourself. And other people may be giving you a little flack because you didn't consult them when it came to the matters of your heart. Do you have people like that may want to... You have to consult them when it comes to matters of your heart, but you don't ever put that pressure on them because you're empathic. So you don't put that pressure on them. You understand. You follow your heart. You do exactly what you want to do, and I'll support you either way. It's not that way with you. And I feel like you're going to realize that they need some type of boundary here. Also, there's a wise counselor here that can be balancing you out. Somebody has some really, really good information. Or you may awaken to the fact that you are the wise counselor, that you have really good information, and maybe you need to start listening to you. With the Hangman and the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups here, this is you determined to follow your heart. This is you determined to get to know your heart on a deeper level. This is you determined. Somebody is about to come really, really like in tune with themselves, that it's about to be a little spooky, a little scary. It's about to be a little spooky, a little scary, because a person is becoming extremely in tune with their heart, and you're going to just see how powerful your heart is. Determined to follow your heart with this awakening, with this epiphany that you do have. So not only is material things coming to you, also insights and clarity is coming to you too. There's also a wise counselor to help you heal some type of hurt, or maybe you were talking to a person, or maybe you've become the wise counselor and you can help a person or help someone deal with what it is that you just overcome. So something may have taken you a long time to overcome it, but this is because you are probably going to be helping and counseling people to overcome some of the things that you've overcome. So this would be like a person who could have been through some type of abuse or something. And now they're working with victims who've been through that same type of abuse, because they know how to get out of it. They know the different phases. They're patient, like you're patient enough to deal with the person. You know exactly, how this thing works. You know the road, you know the curves, you know the turns. So I'm getting like a person is the perfect person, like you're the perfect teacher or you're the perfect counselor, because you know how to navigate through something, because you've been through it. You've sat in it. There's also this mentor work that you're doing. You could also be taking a seminar or something about healing, forgiveness. Because you're planning for the long term. So you could be wanting to take some type of seminar about healing, forgiveness. You could also be going back to school. Some of you guys could be going to school to be a counselor, be a therapist. We also have the Six of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles here. This is the end of challenging times. This is you being really, really skilled at the work that you're doing, and you're able to do multiple things at once. Because at first something was tiring, like you could not keep multiple things, or maybe you were stressed out trying to do multiple things, but now you're very, very skilled. Now you it's like from rookie to veteran. Somebody starts off a rookie and you end up a vet. Last but not least, we have the Six of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles here, the Queen of Cups here. There's quick changes. Also, a relationship gets really, really passionate. If somebody was going through depression, this is the end of that. The end of being depressed, the end of some type of depressing times. But I do also feel like someone is turning the page or entering a new chapter of a very, very passionate relationship. Like, this is love at first sight. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it right here. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.